just in case. But we will await people to trickle on in. I have just had quite a day and a week. I think that there's a storm that's coming right now, actually, here in California. And my candle, you might hear it crackling and popping over there. But it has just been insane this week. So let me know if you've noticed that, if you've been feeling that sort of craziness. So I'm really hoping that our session today can be a soothing, relaxing moment away for us to all just tune out of the chaos and just be still for a little bit to tingle and relax and enjoy some sounds. I was gently playing with the fork yesterday and I was like, ooh. I can bring this to the next live session. As you see, I've got my cozy blanket. So I would like for you out there to grab your cozy blanket too. And just enjoy the time together. Hello, bookworm. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, there's a cold front coming in. And I think it's more than just a little something. It's something big. I can feel it. We have each other. There's my neighbor, like clockwork, every week. Just roaring that engine. So, yeah, my boss said that during this week, there was going to be like a massive cold front that even goes over Hawaii, which is like, what? So, yeah, I'm not sure where he heard this, but he like told my team, I think on Monday, that he heard somewhere that there was going to be this massive and at least from what I've seen, I wouldn't pretty surprised. There's just been some really weird energy this week. Definitely far more down vibe than last Thursday. Last Thursday, I was like, but it is a new moon. It was a new moon last night, and sometimes that brings about Mercury's still in retrograde. It's going to be for 10 more days. And I think once it goes direct on the 21st, we'll also be around the full moon time. So I have a feeling this will be a good harvest. No, it's a February. It won't be a harvest moon, but we'll have a good moon this month. I'm just very tired myself. I've probably worked, I don't know, it's Thursday, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4. I've worked 9 hours today already. And I've pretty much put in 11 hours every day this week so far. So I really do a lot in the way of balancing and not overworking myself. But sometimes it gets away from me even too. Yeah, I don't know. There's just it's almost like the darkness has been activated while people that are, just trying to live their life are being negatively impacted. Some people that are more vulnerable are being very impacted. And there's just, somebody at my job in particular that I'm thinking of, a situation that I've been dealing with. But I'm just so grateful to, yes, I do want to hear a joke. This is the life of an empath. I can't hide my emotions and I can't show up. A lot of YouTubers are like, they put on like this big happy face. But I feel what I feel, and I'm not sad by any means. Just, I guess, affected. At some point, I'm gonna have to go out and get my computer charger. And when I do that, I'm gonna grab some brushes so we can brush the camera. Okay, this is the joke from Bookworm. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every show has a cast. Good one. And welcome, Ilmore, to the chat. Glad to have you here. We don't have a normal cast of characters here today, but I will drop this. I told my Discord patrons starting, they requested that I let them know moving forward. So, but I do know that one of my patrons, the one who was doing really well last week, he sometimes, has his ups and downs, and considering the energy today, he may not be doing the best today, but prayers of love out to him. I loved it, Bookworm. I loved it. And welcome, Waleed. Welcome to the chat. Bookworm, if you have another name that you prefer to be addressed by, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep calling you Bookworm. Welcome, everybody. This right here, I've showed you guys this, my black tourmaline stone. And this little guy, this bad boy, truly is such a defense. I just picked it up, and it makes me feel better. So, oops. It defends against negative energy. Bookworm can be your good alias online. That's a good question. I very, very seldom get ASMR tingles from my own videos, but I do get tingles like crazy. I actually have in the description of all of my videos and on a couple of the live sessions here, I've told my sort of coming to ASMR story. But I've experienced ASMR since I was a little girl. I don't know why we don't get ASMR from our own stuff, but I can go back to that one then. Who would have known that a fork in the face could be so relaxing? I'm gonna the floor over here that I think might be a good trigger. ASMR is so weird. You might be able to hear it. It's a kitty cat toy. Back when I first started watching ASMR videos, feather videos were absolutely some of my favorite. Bookworm, you're probably talking about Joey. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where Joey is. He usually, Good night, Waleed. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. But from what I can see, I haven't heard from him, so I miss him. He usually contributes some interesting stuff. Ooh, there we go. Thank you, Wally. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wally, no, but subscribe to me if you would like. I do go live every week, and I may go live every once in a while. So if you want to see more from me, definitely hit that subscribe button. But thank you. Every week I go live at this time. Thank you, Bookworm. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. These live sessions for me have been so much fun. I really do look forward to them. But because I do enjoy them so much, I might go live randomly here and there. Maybe a Sunday night or a Monday night as well. My cat Cleo is right here. She's literally like, oh my god. She was just like poking her head over the laptop. Always making her presence known. I can be your Cora. I'm more reliable than Cora. What kind of movies do they like? What genre? Yeah. Well, I am playing with a cat toy, so maybe that's why I totally forgot. Let's see if I can get her to. Oh. Wait. I think she's laying off. She's so cute, though. She's so cute. But yeah, let me know what genre fantasy, I would say 4. Fantasy. Oh, that's a good question. I'm so bad at thinking of things like this off the top of my head. And I feel like the pickings have been sort of slim. But I mentioned, I think in one of my other streams once, there's a movie, a fantasy movie. It's my new favorite movie of all time. It's called Moon, M-U-N-E. Let me drop it. On Netflix. And it's so cute. It's an animated movie, but it's like made for all ages. And it's beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely stunning. But beautiful storyline, fun story, interesting story. I think it's originally French. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, Morpheus. Good to see you again. Good evening, good evening. Morpheus, we're looking for not book, movie suggestions. If you've got any, I'm not sure. Oops. Yeah, what time is it in Denmark? For movie suggestions. Comedy, sci-fi, that sort of stuff. Fantasy. I'm drawing some blanks on good movies. Let me look at my Netflix history to see if I can find anything good. Yes, Bookworm, that's it. It's really, really cute. It's a really cute. Okay, it's afternoon here, so technically it's like Friday morning there. Yeah, if you check it out, it's so good. The animation, some of the best animation that I've ever seen. And the story itself, I was like, oh, there's another one. I just watched this one fantasy as Liam Neeson plays a dragon, or I mean a tree monster. What's it called? A Monster Calls. Netflix is not too bad, but what kind of platform, where can you watch movies, I guess? I've not read the book, but the movie was just, I was an emotional mess. I was bawling my eyes out at the end. So good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. The compliments. I still have, actually, this was, my cats chewed a bunch of the wires from the lights off. I'll leave these aside. But I'm gonna bring back this. Can you hear the rain? It just started raining really hard outside. A lot of people in my last video liked this the most. Hello, welcome, Andy. But they're so cute. You can't get mad at them. They make that big dopey face. They've just utterly destroyed something to look up at you like. Got a way chiller vibe on this week's stream then. No, you haven't. But if you watch my channel, you absolutely know Queen Cleo. She's laying right here. Especially if you watched my last video, the video where I was tapping these bowls. What about movies rather than books? Are there any, I'm interested because you're from Denmark. Are there, most of the movies you watch, are they from... Okay, that's an American movie. Are there any, local, specific movies that, love to watch a good international film. Yes. I want to know the best Danish movie, if it's possibly available on American Netflix. Or I can use my VPN to log into Danish Netflix. Hold on, I ordered from Amazon. Okay, that's fine. Juan, oh my gosh. Welcome. You made it. Yes. Juan is my only patron who I think has not been at a live session yet. So I'm glad to see you here. You guys are so funny. Yes, definitely better. And it's not even really late. This is only the 5th week that I've done this. So there's going to be a lot more of these. So I'm just glad that, Hello, Katie. Welcome. Got a little gang going here today. I appreciate you guys. Bookworm was here earlier when I was sort of saying before more people started joining in that just been a crazy, weird week, and it's nice to come here and be here. But Katie, I am in California. It is 5 p.m. Where in the world are you? I know we got people from all over America. I know we've got Andy's in California as well. Yeah, right, Andy, this energy. There's been crazy energy this week, right? Like testing, like the universe is testing us. It's a lot of it. It's a lot of that this week. And I know Juan is in Connecticut, and we got Morpheus in Denmark, which is like, yeah, that's so cool. Ooh, we got I know, it's amazing. Okay, we got America in the house. We got a border to border in the middle. We got California, Texas, and Connecticut. And we got England, yes. I vicariously want to live in England. I've talked a little bit on these streams about my ancestry, but my ancestors hailed from their Celtic Brits, so I have Celtic blood inside of me, and I haven't spent a whole lot of time in the UK, but I want to. Well, Morpheus, drop the names in anyways of your favorites, because I want to, see if maybe I can find them. Okay, Bookworm. The beef with California and Texas is a legitimate thing. It's a legitimate thing. It's been going on for a long time. California has not been getting perfect weather. California has been getting assaulted over the last couple of years. California was literally on fire for 3 months, 4 months last year. So, it was a great year for a long time, but the wrath has come on to California. I've lived here through it. It's been living here through the fires, and I'm not even in a place that's like super. No, you're not bookworm. I was not even in a place that's like super directly affected by the fires, but there was like a literal like haze of smoke over all of California. And okay, so Katie said she's at 1 a.m. and I know more views. Denmark's, I guess, then an hour ahead of time. In that zone of the world, time zones are so crazy to me. Like, people in Australia are literally living in the future. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the fork. Let's do the fork. Katie, is it true that everybody in England drinks tea at tea time every day? Somebody asked me last week or 2 weeks ago to do crazy mouth sounds, and I felt bad because I looked back at my channel and I used to do mouth sound videos. I totally forgot. I was like, shit. Because I told them, I was like, I don't do mouth sound videos. I just haven't in a really long time. But more of you, we do that here in San Francisco. We drink pints like crazy and eat fish and chips here too. I think that British culture of drinking pints and eating fish and chips got exported to anywhere where British people, British culture migrated to, because I know it's big on the East Coast as well. I imagine that Juan knows in Connecticut. But I don't drink anymore, unfortunately. I'll drink some tea or kombucha or something. Yeah. I mean, come on. Who doesn't love fish deep fried with French fries and beer? I mean, come on. It's a global delicacy. It's kind of like soup. Tell me a person that doesn't like soup. Everybody likes soup. But bookworm, even at 7:10 p.m., it's not a time for coffee. So, unless you're one of those people that drinks coffee at night. yes, I quit drinking. I quit drinking. You called yourself that a little. I'm kidding. Well, one, I think you have a good reason why you do. The others don't know what you do in your life. But, yeah, more views. I decided to, I was just going through a real rough patch in my life about a year ago. Drinking was really only hurting me, and I'm not one of those people that's like all about like super clean living and all that crap, but I kind of had to because my lifestyle was really impacting my ability to function. And so just randomly sort of gave up drinking, and I decided just to not go back. It was just like a short-term thing, and I did drink off and on here and there for a little bit, but it was actually the last day I drank was Halloween night, and I only had maybe 4 beers, and I had the worst hangover from 4 beers, and I was like, okay, I'm done. So, but bookworm, if you don't, you don't like fried fish. I feel like just raw fish or cooked fish is one thing, but fish and chips, so good, unless you're allergic to. So yeah, I think I do miss drinking beer. I'm a beer person myself. You might fish and chips is like, even little kids, they give little kids like, yeah, even little kids, they give them like fish sticks in school because they're, pretty safe. But chicken nuggets are a perfect alternative if you don't like fish. Just have some nugs or tendies instead. But yeah, not drinking for an extended period of time, I found that when you do go back, you're like, what the hell? Why did I ever like doing this? That's at least my experience. And I don't know. I think it's just a bit of a slippery slope. Like you start to lean on it too much, and no judgment though. Not everybody has the same sort of impact from alcohol, and some people have a very healthy relationship with alcohol. That's great. I used to actually. I was a huge pothead, like huge. But I finally gave up. Cannabis was the last thing that I did up until I gave my vape pen on New Year's Day. It was like a sign from the universe. My vape pen broke on January 1st of this year, and I was already thinking about maybe giving it up. And I was like, it's a sign. And that was the last thing, because I used to do everything. I used to do all the things. I used to drink. I used to party. I used to do, mushrooms, everything. And I sort of slowly but surely tapered out of things. And cannabis was my last thing. It was the hardest thing for me to give up. But I have to say, I don't want to be one of those like cheesy, corny sobriety people, because I hate that like so much. But being sober feels really good. Feels really good. That's why I'm sitting here talking to you 2 years ago. The reason I went dark from my channel for so long was because I was just getting fucked up all the time. I mean, how could I have ever shown up on camera like this and interacted with you if I was like wasted, you know? But in the span of a human life, you know, we need to do what we need to do. So the path to whatever you need it to be is drawn on your own way, and just so much clarity. I like that you use the word clarity, unclear, because that's exactly what sobriety has given me, is like tunnel vision. Like I can see everything. Like my awareness of things is like so much bigger now. But that's been my experience. I mean, my camera's pretty clear. Neither does the future. This moment, right here, right now. If you listen to Armin van Buuren, right here, right now. Right here, right now. That's it. That's all we have. I like that I can get a little ethereal and spiritual with you all. That's why I love ASMR people. I truly believe that people that experience ASMR, we're all like gifted. We all have. I really do believe that that feeling tingles. It's like a superpower. It means you're extra. Your senses, your sensibility is heightened, and I don't know. The majority of my subscribers and the people that I've met through this channel, I've just been very like-minded. Yeah, bookworm. That's amazing. I think that it's funny that this is like, you know, like when you go through life, sometimes like certain days, like themes keep reoccurring. And I started off my day today actually speaking with somebody for another podcast. I know that sounds so like I spoke with somebody for a podcast, but we were talking about kind of like finding yourself really, and like the process that it takes to accomplish that. And you know, you see people like go, you know, like especially in like Western media, you see it's like these travel bloggers like Anthony Bourdain, and you know, like these global trotters that literally get on planes and fly all across the world, and you know, they do so much to find themselves. You know, they're like, where in the world can we find the secrets? You know, where are the hidden secrets of humanity? You know, what's the answer to what that comes after death? Like blah blah blah. You know, you see people going to such extreme lengths to find these answers, and the irony is that it's right here. It's right here. It's inside. And, you know, people look outside so much, and it's incredible how much we already know, you know. Not sure what that was. I love to see see the support in the chat for each other. Beautiful. Awesome, Bookworm. Thank you for coming and joining and keeping the conversation going. I appreciate you. Have a good one, and let me know how they like the movie. I'd also just like to add in a congrats. Nicotine is legitimately one of the hardest addictions to boot. It's a real tough one. Many people can't. That's why actually, it's funny. If you ever go to AA, everybody's smoking like chimneys outside of AA. Because it's nicotine is tough one. But I don't know if you're into like hypnotherapy stuff, but apparently that's like one of the big, like most powerful, and like generally like believed and accepted ways to actually kick nicotine addiction is through like psychic regeneration or whatever, like mentally training. I've done. That's actually how I have helped myself through a lot of my addictions, because I have addiction issues as well. Because it's all about reframing the way and understanding how your mind and your spirit and all of it is connected. And when that desire comes up, learning to ask yourself why you're in need of that thing, or why you want it, what the purpose, what the intention is. And sometimes you can't really stop it, but having awareness about why you're doing what you're doing when you're doing it is a powerful thing, I think. Awareness in general is really powerful. Really powerful. That's a really good one. Eckhart is a fantastic. Me and Andy have been chatting a little bit about like spirituality and certain. Andy, I think that's actually a very. That's a good point. The pandemic. There was a massive shift last year, a massive global shift. It was very crazy. Yeah. My first foray into like that sort of world was the book Metahuman by Deepak Chopra. It's probably a very divisive mood book, whatever. But Metahuman by Deepak Chopra, I listened to the audiobook version of it, and I don't maybe agree with all of it, but it really reframed the way that I saw myself and the way that we exist in the world. So Deepak has a handful of interesting books. He's very divisive, though. People love him and hate him. But yeah, is another one who I think is fairly divisive. He's not quite. I think people tend to respect him a little bit more than Deepak, but I wish I had brought in my fuzzy microphone head, but I'll save that for next week. There's one guy who leaves a comment on my videos. I'm going to pull out some gloves just for him. I think he's French. His name is Dan Guy. And he always leaves comments that say, I love when you have blue gloves at hand. And it just, it makes me laugh with joy at how much he loves the gloves. So this is for you, Dan Guy. My bag of latex gloves is almost empty. I need to order more. He looks like the Hobbit. I wish that they would have cast him as not Frodo, but the movie The Hobbit. I think he would have been a much better Baggins. He looks like a Baggins character. He looks like the real Bilbo Baggins. Yeah. Hey Juan, welcome back. How's the fish tank going? I'm excited. Everybody should go subscribe to Juan because he's going to be one of those fish tank YouTubers. Which, if you like ASMR, fish tank videos are like kind of like unintentional ASMR a little bit. Latex gloves are just ASMR magic. ordered groceries to come, and I'm hoping that they'll arrive right around the time that I'm wrapping up with the stream. Joey, I was literally, my spidey sense was tingling because I was just gonna say, it's too bad Joey never joined us this week. And there you go. Somebody did Bookworm was here earlier. She left. I think it's a she. She was like, "Where's that guy?" It was like always leaving funny comments. More views. That's me. I'm the girl with gloves. You're like, okay, who else got weird ASMR as a kid with their childhood doctor? Who had like super cold hands, and they would go like, you know, when they're like doing the little this test on your neck, and they go like, with their icy cold hands. Why does every doctor have icy ass cold hands? My doctor may or may not have been a vampire, but she was a nice vampire. It's like a requirement for doctors. Like they take you into the, they take you in, and if you have warm hands, like in your entry exam, if you have warm hands, it's like when they used to do the, like in the Vietnam War, they did the like army examinations. If you have warm hands, they're like, get out, you get out right now. You are not allowed any further. That's why I couldn't become a doctor. I have toasty hands. Yes. Wow. I love that we have this collective experience with our doctors. You must have cold hands in order to become a doctor. I wish Dan Guy would see this. His comments are so hilarious. Seriously. You guys should go look at my videos and look at the comment section. Anytime I have gloves on, he leaves comments. He goes, I love the part where you have blue gloves at hand. I love the part where you have blue gloves at hand. And so, I'm like, so funny. People have very specific things that they like within ASMR. They're all anemic. All doctors are anemic. I wonder if we can break through to 10 people again today. I will. We've been floating in between 6 and 7, so let's see if we can do it again this week. I'm gonna see. Maybe if I do next week I should do a video. I mean a thumbnail with the gloves on. By the way, I've got this candle. Refuse. I watched your video with those dish gloves, and I think I'm gonna order some. I want those gloves, those silicone, like with all the little things on them. I'm like, those are Chef's Kiss ASMR gloves. Those are so cool. They're like the most amazing thing. You guys should check out his channel. He has a really good ASMR videos. They're yes, and I will actually use them to do. I don't have a dishwasher, so I wash my dishes manually, and I'm sure they're actually really good for dishwashing. So I'm definitely gonna order some. I'm actually gonna go on Amazon right now and get some. Let me see if I can find them. Oh, see, I want the like small ones. The ones that I'm seeing are like just, is there like a specific, like for the little like tendrils on there? Because what's coming up is just like regular gloves, Magic dishwashing gloves. Ah, here they are. Yes. I like purple too. Purple's my favorite color. Okay, I'm gonna get them. Oh, you said order pink. How about purple? Was purple good? Alright, I'm going for purple. I can't wait to debut them. They need to support your channel for the bump. What bump? What kind of bump? My brain goes to party drugs. God, I don't know why I'm like this. Why am I like this? Why? Alright, more cupping and whispering into the cup. I ordered the dishwashing gloves. I'm very excited. I'll be very multi-use. No, Andy, that's just, I think that the cupping sounds like rain. I've actually, on some of my earlier glove videos, specifically had people asking, can you do dishwashing gloves? And I will finally see that through like 8 months later, but like Juan said earlier, better late than never, right? I'm gonna lean back for a second and just let my back rest. I got some rest for my back. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this clinically back? Probably, hold on, let me get the name of it. I'm terrible with album names, but let me see. It's a tough call, but I would probably say Homework by Daft Punk. Yeah, more views. You're the only other ASM artist in the chat. I don't know. Can we do an ASMR live together? That would be cool. From all around the globe, ASMR live, coming from Denmark and Oakland, California. Yeah, that's why I was looking up the names of their albums, and I looked through both. But I think that on Homework, what Around the World, and Defunk, Revolution 909 are just such classics. But Discovery probably was their most crowning achievement. My One More Time is one of the best songs ever. But I just have to say, for my personal nostalgia, I think Homework just beats it out. Phoenix and Around the World. Around the World is probably my favorite. I just have so much nostalgia from that song. But I would say, if I could just go for even up to Random Access Memories, if I could just have, the full pack, like when the Beatles had their one album come out, the full collection of Daft Punk's greatest hits, that to me would be what I would want to take out to an island, is just Daft Punk. I think I could listen to them all day, every day. I'm pretty sure that they're French aliens. I don't know what planet they come from, but it's a cool planet that I want to be a part of. Well, good luck with that, because they're aliens to seeing them because they did a random set at Disneyland when Tron came out. It was like a free thing, and this is how they do it. This is why I love them so much, because they only perform, like they're infamous for like not wanting to perform at like big festivals and like get paid tons of money and be super famous, and they absolutely could be, but they've like chosen not to. And they did a live performance at Disney, and it was free in downtown Disney. And I actually went to Disneyland the day before. So I came that close to seeing them for free. But such is life. If they are actually robots, it's possible that they're just powered down somewhere. That's why they don't come out. But yeah, they did but the thing about their performance at Disney was it was the Tron album, so that was kind of the catch of seeing them live, is they weren't playing their classics. But still, just being in their presence would be pretty cool. Jungle forever. Amazon has a pharmacy now. What the hell is that? Disrupting Big Pharma. Alright, let me see. Okay, no status update on my food delivery. I have I'm like so bad with names. Like, it's almost embarrassing. Like, I have name like dyslexia or something. Cleo's right back here, and she's so cute. Let's see if I can get her to come over here. Joey, with that, are they also time travelers? They traveled back to the year 1999, although their first album came out 2 years before that. I mean, is there any live music going on anymore, really? I mean, concerts are pretty shut down. And it doesn't, I mean, maybe I'm being pessimistic about COVID, but it doesn't seem like concerts are a thing that will be happening for or like in SpongeBob, they just have really bad breath. We got a Cleo. I caught myself a Cleo. There's a wild Cleo appears. She seems to want to stay on my lap right now, so. Say hi, Cleo. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. She's not talking. Sometimes she'll talk she's being shy. She hasn't gotten much attention from me yet today, so she's demanding her time. I'm so happy that I'm finally one of those cat massage ASMR channels. I know. Have you ever seen? There's this Korean channel. It's been popping up a lot in my recommended videos, and it's this. It's so ridiculous. I don't know if this woman drugs these cats or something, but she her cats lay down on their back, and she puts them in a spa situation, and she puts a little towel around their head, and she it's so cute. I think her channel's all Korean, but it's some of the most absolutely ridiculous. Oh yeah, there she goes. She's gonna do her little suckling thing. She's so calm right now. Oh yes, I'm glad that you know who I'm talking about. It is absolutely adorable. Hold on. The cat spa, yeah, the Korean cat spa. I think it's Korean, maybe. It might be Japanese. I'm pretty sure it's Korean, but she's suckling on me like a little baby. Let me see if I can drop the mic a little bit. Cleo. I'm half Korean by blood, so I'm half Korean and half Celtic, so must be why I'm so weird. I can't believe that this is happening right now. My wildest dreams are coming true. I just love how comfortable she is. Oh, her little ears. Does anybody know what little cuts on the back of a cat ears could mean? You can sort of see it right here. Yeah, I'm half Korean, and it's actually pretty hilarious because there was those Starburst commercials that were I am a walking conundrum, and it was the guy who's I'm Scottish Korean, and that's literally what I am. I'm on my white side. I'm mostly Scottish and British, Breton. I don't want to say English because British, I've learned, God, this history is so weird. British and English are actually different. Great Britannia. I am a descendant of those who failed the Game of Thrones. My ancestors lost the Game of Thrones. That's so weird as well. Because most of my ancestors actually lived in Rhode Island first when they came to America. But thank you, Morpheus. Thank you, Morpheus, for joining. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you. I imagine that you're pretty sleepy. I'm actually going to be logging off myself, probably within a minute. It's just hard to do when Cleo's like this, but thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Oh my god, I wish that you could see her. Oh, she stopped. She does this thing where thank you. She does this thing where she like licks and she goes. She just goes. And she gets caught into like this trance. And she just was doing it, but she was facing towards me. Oh my god, look at how sweet she is. Hi, sweetheart. She just wants all the attention on her. She's sick and tired of her mama paying attention to you guys. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, baby. She's so cute. God, I can't with how much I love her. She's so sweet. And by the way, Joey, that was just me doing interpretive. Oh, goodness, yes. Well, looks like people are logging out because I'm getting weird and I'm getting hungry. Hi, sweetie. Oh, baby. But ladylike gestures are what I'm famous for, okay? Oh, Cleo. Juan, I told you. Thank you so much for coming. I told you that we always have fun here. Juan is another one of my patrons. I'm sorry, Joey. And he's been watching my channel for how many years? Like 7 or 8 years. A really long time. I love having my patrons in here. It's always really great. And I know Andy. I believe Andy, are you still here? I appreciate you all so much because you help me like stay motivated and coming back and doing this and feeling supported in it. Because but it is closing time. Even from the day to the closing time. Oh man. Yeah. So another good week. I had a real just tough time this week. I don't want to like harp too much on it, but one of my clients at work, not the same one who had a little drama last week, but another client has really been going through it this week. Really, really tough stuff. And it's so nice to come here and, decompress and kind of get my mind off of it. So thank you. I don't know. I've been itching to do another random live stream. Sometimes it's easier to do this than to post and edit and do a whole thing on a video. So maybe I'll go live again, but I'll let you know if I do randomly before next Thursday. One less call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Thank you for providing the lyrics, because I otherwise didn't. Don't you love the whole, when you don't know the lyrics, you just say random adjacent syllables. But yeah. All right. Yeah, if it was on 90s radio, I know to turn to you, Joey, for 90s. There's just so much from the 90s, so many music songs from the 90s that we've forgotten, that are hidden gems, forgotten gems. But I'll see you out. Chat. If you're in the Discord, say hi. Chat with me anytime. And pew 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 pew. I'll see you guys next week.